the self of zero. So she needs to slow down to see a new beginning. But right now, it's careless in the energy, and she's not practicing as much as she should be. Now, if it's one thing that an MF are gonna do is call you a witch just because you are spiritual and you believe in magic. Giselle Buchanan wants to make the world a better place, a more magical experience. And according to the New York Post, this Brazilian beauty gave an interview to Vogue magazine regarding and revealing that she communicates with birds, squirrels, butterflies, and it's an omen in nature, and that maybe she could fly. Okay, well, not entirely. But she was quoted saying to Vanity Fair that if you want to call me a witch because I love astrology, I love crystals, I pray, I believe in the power of nature, then go ahead. And yes, it is stated in this article from the New York Post that Buchanan even drew from her tarot card deck, giving the dynasty of the Divine Mother, which is a phrase that helps her look to what is happening in your life.
Yeah, I talked to God. You shouldn't be doing that.
And they call her a witch, and she says, so freaking be it. Did she help Tom Brady win the Super Bowl? Did she protect him? Did she keep him safe? And is she even a witch at all? She was quoted saying, never give your power away to nobody. This is your life. This is your movie. And you are the director on it. Giselle is a retired runway model. She spoke out about the harsh reality of modeling and the industry, calling it dehumanizing and the treatment of the hands of the fashion's inflated egos. Well, she felt like being treated like an object was going to be a part of her life. She had to separate herself, and she wanted to do things that could expand more of her time. And she was quoted by saying, being a model is not really an extension of her, but it's being an actress in silence. Thank you for watching the short video. Before we get started on the tarot reading on Giselle, we're going to find out if she is a witch. The first card that has flipped out is the 10 of Wands in reverse. This is a breakdown, and this is exactly what we're getting ready to do, and we're going to tap right into it. All right, and we do have Giselle as a Cancer at this time. We're going to draw 6 cards, and then we are also going to tap into the Literary Witches deck, and that's going to be basis for the reading, okay? Basis with the Literary Witches, just because for shits and giggles, we're not going to go back and review, but the video, if you watched it and stayed the entire time and you're here, I thank you so much. We're going to split 2, and we're going to split 3. Cancer, let us in, please. Giselle Buchanan, a witch. If I am saying that incorrectly, I am just pronouncing it the English language way. No disrespect. Could you please tell us what's going on with Giselle and the spiritual connection and to astrology? And does she have some sort of connection? And there's the pawn. So she does have a rising effect in the realms of the spirits. Okay, and so the pawn means looking inward. This is inspiration. And it's uncertainty right now through speculation, right, through the world. Let's keep going. All right, we have the eel. It's going to be a shock factor in the present. She probably has more power coming through that she is aware and knows about very, very deeply. And then we have the teacup. So we're going to dive into maybe a little bit of gossip. But what this really boils down to is a connection of the small mind that has to wake up in order to get this reading. All right. All right, we got the 3 bases going forward. Could you tell us more about this Giselle and the spiritual connection that she has regarding and regardless astrology and more? All right, we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. That's fire energy. We have the 8 of Wands. We have a lot of magic. I see all 3 across the board. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 wands across coming through with the pond. And this is what the uncertainty comes through in the public. We really play ourselves in our minds small. All right, we got the 3 of Wands in reverse. And this is coming in past tense. The 3 of Wands comes in as a lack of progress. She may not be practicing as much as she used to or doing some sort of ritual. And I'm not saying as far as a witch, but it's spirituality. All right, so I think I'm going to turn the light up so you guys can see. I want you to be able to see the full Eight of Wands and this energy that really comes up as help that may be needed. And she is not taking the control that she really needs like she did in the past. She could really still be going through the breakup in the mental state, but she is empowered. It's like embedded in Miss Giselle. And so because they call her witch, because she does rituals, because she has crystals, because she believes in the pure form of magic and the ownability of self, you know, there is some sort of lack of recognition that's coming through. And this could be the new man or the new person that she's with. And this really could be blocking her energy, could be blocking her talents. But she does have a shock factor that I think we need to come to realization with. She may have beauty glam magic on lock. You got the Ace of Wands. Oh my goodness. And then the Nine of Wands. And then the Swords. That's the first. This is the first minor arcana that has come through, and it's not a wand, and we're in the present moment.
This is really hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot.
So she has a breakthrough that's really going to come through once she gets something cleared up in her spirit. This is a vision that needs to come. This will give her victory, and this is the truth in the present moment. Now, there's also there is a delay in passion. She doesn't really like who she's with now in this present moment. She may not really be attracted. And so this is where she comes in as being a perseverer, really. And there's persistence. She was really close to tapping into something really major and breaking through. I don't know if it's some sort of spell or something to open up that she's manifested here, but it's not. It doesn't need to come through with any more uncertainty because she's actually very, very wise and connected to the spiritual realm that has a bigger mind than what she's able to see. She's small-minded right now, and it's at ease, and it doesn't need to be. All right, the final three is the Fool, the Magician, and then the Wheel of Fortune. To wrap this up for Giselle the Cancer, this is all in reverse, okay? And with this Wheel of Fortune, this is pure Jupiter, and she's got bad luck around her. This could be this guy. She does not have to deal with love. I think she just needs to have some sort of cling and some sort of control, but this is setting her back. And it's setting her back in a major way with this guy because she's wasting talent. She's wasting mental clarity, and she's wasting her beauty. She's wasting that beauty magic. The final one is the Fool in reverse, and this is distraction. Giselle is gullible right now, and this could be because of the reckless energy with, could be that energy with Tom Brady. And this is all in the self of zero, so she needs to slow down to see a new beginning. But right now, it's careless in the energy, and she's not practicing as much as she should be.
Call me now for a bumper clock reading.
Mr. Bravo.